Hi everyone, today I'm making one of the popular Ghanaian street snacks, rock buns. This is so popular in Ghana. It's sold on the streets with fan eyes and all that, and people really like it. Some people too don't like it. So if you are here and you love rock buns, this is a perfect recipe for you. It's so simple to make. Let's get started. I'm making it in bulk, so I'm going to be using 8 cups of all-purpose flour. This is a recipe that I've seen people use hard flour and soft flour, and it all works. So if you like your rock buns very hard, you can use hard flour, and if you like it very soft on the inside, please use soft flour. Most people use soft flour. Then I'm going to add in some sugar, baking powder, some salt, some nutmeg, and then I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients together. All the ingredients will be in the caption with the right measurements you need for the recipe as well. Now I'm going to add in some butter or margarine. I'm using Blue Band margarine because I always prefer that for my pastries. Okay, now I'm just going to add this and then give this a good mix so you get it very flaky and very rough, almost like breadcrumbs. Okay, now if you don't do it that way, your rock buns will not taste as good as it should be. Okay, so this is a very important step, just like you're making pie, but this is even simpler. Like literally everyone can make rock buns at home. At this point, you're going to just add in your wet ingredients, and I'm going to add in 3 eggs. You can use 4 eggs if you like, and then I'm going to add in some milk. I'm using 2 cups of my whole milk or my fresh milk, and it's always better to use milk for this recipe. It makes it tasty. If you like, you can use water. By using fresh milk, it's just going to make it taste better. Now I'm going to add in some essence, and I'm using vanilla essence. At this point, I'm going to give this a good mix. Now here's a trick. Do not overmix this, okay? This is how we get that rough texture for rock buns. And if you like, you can even mix the milk and the eggs on the side before you pour it into this so that it will be very simple for you. Now this is how it should be. We've not overmixed it. It's just perfect for us. And that's it. Your rock buns batter is ready. All you have to do now is just make your rock buns, okay? Now I'm just going to smear some margarine into my baking mold or my cupcake mold, and then I'm going to transfer the butter into this and bake it, okay? It's very simple to make it. Now what you have to do is just use your hands, or you can use your spoon, but I prefer using my hands. Just tear some of that butter and then put it in the baking mold or your cupcake mold like this, okay? If you don't have a cupcake mold, you can get a flat surface and then just put it on it like this and then put it in your oven and bake. But it's always better to use a cupcake mold so that it can give you the perfect shape. Okay, now can you see how simple this recipe is? All you have to do is just fix everything inside and you're done. You can just put it in your oven and then bake. Okay, make sure you preheat your oven. Depending on the type of oven you use, it's better to preheat it so that it will be ready for you when you put this in it. Okay, now I baked it for 30 minutes and that's it. Our rock buns is ready. You can see how this is looking. You can decide to check the inside part to see if it's baked. You can use a stick or anything to just pierce it and check if it's still wet. If it's still wet, you can just fix it back into the oven and bake it till it's well cooked. But this was well cooked. It was just perfect for me and I loved it. Okay, I hope you guys try this recipe, and when you do, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share my videos as well. Okay, see you in my next video. Bye.